and the second area that is exactly opposite distance of 1, and whose area's value is exactly same as 1, right? Okay. Now, uh, it is a x-axis, it is a y-axis, and it is z-axis. The infinite seeds that is situated in the xy plane. Now, at the z plane, there is a point P whose coordinate is 0, 0, h. That means the vector location of this point P, the vector location of this point P, x is equals to 0, y is equals to 0, and z is equals to h. Right? Okay. Now, we have to calculate the electric field intensity of that point, P with respect to this uh, surface ds. Okay, or we calculate the electric field intensity of that point P with respect to this infinite field. Okay, now if we calculate the electric field intensity of the point P with respect to this differential area, then we integrate the area with the limit of x and y. Then we get the total charge or electric field intensity of the point P with respect to this plane which is situated in the x, y. Got my points? Okay? Got my points? আমরা কি করতে চলেছি? How we have to calculate it? Right? Clear to?
Sir, what limits will you take?
Yes.
For integrating?
For integrating, if we take the range of x and y, then if we take the x and y, then we get the total value of the area, right? Okay, total value of the area. So our desire is that we have to calculate the electric field intensity E at the point P, which is situated in the z plane, whose vector coordinates are 0, 0, h with respect to this infinite series of infinite seats or infinite area. Okay. Now consider infinite seat of charges which is situated in the xy plane. That's what. That's the figure. Whose uniform charge density is rho s. That means that in the whole plane, the charge density is uniform. That means there are no charge discrepancy in any points of the plane or any points of the area, right? Now, the charge associated with the elements of the area, we know that according to the differential charge, that is dq. dq is the small area's charge, dq. dq is the rho s into ds, right? According to differential charge, dq is equals to rho s into ds. It is already familiar with us. Okay. Then if you calculate the total charge of the seat, then we know that q is equals to integration over rho s ds. So the total charge of the area that is given by capital Q is equals to integration over rho s ds. Right? Right? Now if we put the value of x and y, upper limit to lower limit, then we calculate the exact numerical value of the charge. Right? Now, but we have to calculate the electric field intensity of the point P with respect to this infinite set of charges, right? Now, according to our surface charges, we know that the electric field intensity is given by capital E is equals to integration over rho s ds divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square ar. It is already familiar with us. Okay. So the electric field intensity with respect to a surface, it is given by capital E is equals to summation integration of 4 pi epsilon naught r square rho s ds by 4 pi epsilon naught r square into ar. Now, from this equation, the contribution to the electric field E at the point P, which is situated in the point 0, 0, h, that means x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, z is equal to h, by the element of the surface 1. This is the element of the surface 1. This is element of the surface means it is a small area. Okay. So that is given by dE is equals to dQ divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square into ar. Right? So dE is equals to dQ divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square into ar. So equation number 129, that is the differential electric field strength with respect to this plane at the point charges P, right? Okay. Now just you see this figure very carefully. Okay, this differential area 1, which is situated from rho distance, and this is the vector r. This is the vector r. So first we have to calculate the equation of the vector r. Now, if this vector is in a rho distance, so we have to calculate this vector r with respect to cylindrical coordinate. Now, from this point, if we go to that point, so first we have to go from this point to this point. That means from one point to origin point, then origin point to P point. Now, when you go to one point to origin point, the direction is that arrow, but this is in negative direction. That is the arrow direction, but opposite is the minus arrow. And from this point, we go to magnitude h in the z direction, right? So the vector r, that is represented by r is equals to rho. Rho is the magnitude and direction is the minus arrow, plus z is the magnitude and az. So the vector expression of r is given by r is equals to rho into minus arrow plus h into az, right? Okay. Now, if you calculate the magnitude of r, okay, so that is equal to root under rho square plus h square. Magnitude of the r, that is equals to mod of r is equals to root under rho square plus h square. So we can write it rho square plus h square to the power half, right? Now we calculate this unit to this r. So we know that ar is equals to capital R vector divided by r. Okay, so capital R will be minus rho arrow plus h az divided by the mod r. The mod r value is rho square plus h square to the power half. Okay, but it will be there will be r square is already multiplied with this. That's why r square into r, That's why that is RQ. So AR is equals to mod R by R, that is expression will be minus rho A rho plus H AZ divided by rho square plus H square to the power 3 by 2. Right? Okay. Now that is the expression of the unit vector AR. Now differential charge dq, this dq, differential charge dq, we express in rho into ds, right? Differential charge with respect to this, that's rho into ds, right? Okay, rho into ds. Okay, now okay, now differential charge dq, we already know that the expression is rho s into ds. Rho s is the surface charge density and ds is the differential surface. So ds in cylindrical coordinate system, because R is in cylindrical coordinate form. So ds in cylindrical coordinate system, differential surface area in cylindrical coordinate system, we have already studied, that is given by rho into d phi into d rho, rho into d phi into a d rho, rho into d phi into d rho. Okay, so dq is equals to rho into ds. So put the value of ds, that is given by rho s, rho s, rho into d phi into d rho, right? Now the equation 129 become dE is equals to, put the value of the ds, that is given by rho s, rho d phi d rho, and put the value of unit vector, that is AR, whose value is minus arrow minus rho arrow plus H AZ divided by rho square plus H square, rho square plus H square to the power 3 by 2 into 4 pi epsilon, that is constant. Okay. So equation D is equation number 129 become 130 with respect to cylindrical coordinate form, right? Okay. Now,
Sir,
yes,
so can you reread the equation of dq?
we read the equation of dq. dq is equal
Yes,
to rho
sir.
into ds. Okay. dq is the differential charge, right? So differential charge, that is expressed by differential area with this, with multiplication with the charge density, right? I'll explain it. If that is the dq, okay, that is the dq, differential charge. Okay, so dq will be differential area, that is expressed by ds with multiplication of the charge density, that is rho s. That's why dq is equals to rho s into ds. Okay, got my point? Got my point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we know that because this vector is in cylindrical coordinate format. So we have already studied that in the cylindrical coordinate format, the differential area in cylindrical coordinate format, the differential area, that is given by ds is equals to rho into dq, rho into d phi into d rho, rho into d phi d rho. It has already studied. Okay, that's why dq is replaced by rho s, rho d phi dq, and this ar, this air is replaced by this format minus rho aero plus h az divided by rho square plus h square rho square plus h square 3 by 2. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now, so this equation number 129 that's become in cylindrical coordinate format by this format, that is dq is equals to de is equals to rho s rho d phi d rho minus rho a phi plus h az divided by 4 pi epsilon naught rho square plus h square by 3 by 2. That is equation number 30. Right? Now, due to the symmetrical charge, okay, we know that if there is a charge in that point, due to this surface 1, and this is equal and opposite charges with respect to point 2, that counteract this force or counteract this electric field intensity according to arrow direction. Because according to rho direction, there are equal and opposite charge with the other side. That charge according to rho direction is counteract the opposite charge. That's why due to this symmetry of charge distribution, for every element 1, there is a corresponding element 2 whose contribution along arrow direction is cancelled that element of 1. That means thus the contribution of E rho according to rho direction, the electric field intensity that is given by E rho, that is add up to 0. Right? So the electric field intensity of the equation 30 only has the Z component, because equal and opposite charge situated in the according to rho direction, that is cancel out to each other. So in this vector only Z term is there, the rho term is cancel out, because there are equal and opposite charge cancel out the charges to each other. Okay, so the equation become electric field intensity, equation E become integration of dEz. That means the charge according to Z direction that gives the charge of that point P with respect to a infinite sheet which is situated in the xy plane. So according to dz, the expression will be rho s rho d phi arrow h into az divided by 4 pi epsilon naught rho square plus h square to the power 3 by 2. Only this part will be 0. Right? So the equation become integration over this z ez rho s 4 pi epsilon naught, that is constant. There are two variables, one is rho, another is phi. So phi in the cylindrical coordinate vary from 0 to 2 pi, and rho in the cylindrical coordinate vary from 0 to infinity. That's why the equation become E is equals to integration over phi is equals to 0 to 2 pi, integration over rho is equals to 0 to infinity, h rho d phi divided by rho square plus h square to the power 3 by 2 into az. Right? So that is that gives the total field intensity, electric field intensity. Now we calculate it. So as the integration, that is phi is vary from 0 to 2 pi. So first we have to integrate this one. So that is phi integrate over 2 pi to 0 into integration over rho is equals to 0 to infinity rho d rho divided by rho square plus h square to the power 3 by 2 into aj, because here h is also constant, right? Now we calculate it. So that is 2 pi. So 2 pi and 4 pi is cancelled out, right? So that the constant is given by rho s h by 2 epsilon naught integration over rho is equals to 0 to infinity integration over rho square plus h square to the power minus 3 by 2 rho 0 aj, right? Okay, here to all. Okay, now we have to calculate this integration. Okay, we have to calculate this integration, and we have to calculate this integration with respect to rho square. With respect to rho square. So if we take rho is equal to rho square, if we put rho is equal to rho square, then rho d rho will be half of d of rho square, right? Got my point? Just substituting the value of rho is equal to rho square. Rho is equal to rho square. So rho d rho will be d rho square half into d of rho square, right? Okay. Now we integrate with respect to rho square of this integration, right? So rho square plus h square to the power 3 by 2 plus 1 minus 3 by 2 plus 1 divided by minus 3 by 2 plus 1. That is the value is equal to 0 to infinity into aj. So rho by 4 epsilon naught. Now we put the value of rho square plus h square to the power half with upper limit infinity, lower limit 0, right? So this minus 2 will be minus half will be minus 2. So rho s h minus 2 divided by 4 pi epsilon rho square plus h square to the power half, upper limit infinity, lower limit 0. So put the value of upper limit is equals to upper limit rho is equals to infinity, rho square is equals to infinity. Okay, then that will be 1 0 minus h. So after calculating this will be rho s divided by 4 pi epsilon naught aj. That means the equation of the electric field intensity, of the point P with respect to this infinite seat charges or infinite surface charges is given by the equation that is capital E is equals to rho s divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into aj, right? Okay, that is the expression for the surface charges. Got my points? Got my point?
Yes, sir.
Clear to? Okay. Now, and this is the general expression. Okay. This is the general expression of the infinite series charges for a surface, that is capital E is equals to rho s divided by 2 epsilon naught an. An is the unit vector normal to the seeds. Okay, normal to the seeds, because here the unit vector is az according to z. This is normal to the seeds. Okay. Now there is an application over there for the line charges. Okay. Now, if we calculate electric field intensity of a point E, which is situated in 0, 0, h location with respect to a line charges that is situated in a circular ring whose radius is A, and carries a uniform charge rho L coulomb per meter and placed in the xy plane with the same as the z axis. Right? Now we have to calculate one example. Just you see that. This is a point charge. This is the point charge E. This is the point charge E, whose location is 0, 0, h. Right? Now there is a circular ring which is situated in the xy plane. There is a circular ring which is situated in the xy plane, whose radius is A. Right? Whose radius is A. Now, you have to calculate the electric field intensity of the point E, which is situated at 0, 0, h location with respect to these line charges, whose line charge is situated in this ring. Got my points? বোঝা গেছে কি করতে চলছি আমরা?
রিপিট করুন আরেকবার।
বলছে, আমি বেঙ্গলিতে বলছি, যদি xy প্লেনের উপরে একটা a রেডিয়াস দিয়ে তোমার একটা সার্কেল চার্জ থাকে, সার্কেল চার্জ, ওকে, সার্কেল means that is line charge. Okay, so this line charge is in the circle whose origin is the same origin of the xyz plane and whose radius is a. Right? So with respect to this ring charges, which amount of electric field intensity occur at the point here, at the point E, which is situated in the location, vector location 0, 0, h. Clear? বুঝতে পেরেছো? Clear? কোশ্চেনটা বুঝতে পেরেছো কি করতে চলেছি আমরা? Clear? That is called ring charges. Okay, ring charge is basically is a line charge. So due to that circular line charges, how many electric field intensity occur at the point E, which is situated in the z plane, whose vector location is 0, 0, h. Got my points? Clear to? Now দেখো, so this is a Cartesian plane. There is a ring charge which is situated in the xy plane, okay, or it is a circular charge, circular line charge which is situated in the xy plane, right, and whose radius is a, whose radius is a, right, whose radius is a. So first we take a small differential length dl, small differential length dl, and we have to calculate the electric field intensity of the point E with respect to this differential length, right. So the vector that is r, the distance vector that is r from dl to E, first we have to calculate this vector r, that is the distance vector of the point P with respect to these line charges dl, right, okay. So we know that according to our line charge, that the electric field intensity according to line charge, we know that E is equals to integration over rho L dl divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square into ar. It is already familiar. This এটা আমরা আগের দিন প্রুভ করেছি, okay, for the line charge, okay. So according to the figure, electric field intensity capital E, that is given by integration over rho L is the line charge density, okay, rho L is the line charge density. That means that according to line dl, the charge is uniform, right. So rho L is the line charge density, dl is the differential length. So electric field intensity E, that is equals to rho L dl divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square into ar according to the line charge. Now in this figure, the differential length dl is expressed by a into d phi, right. It is for cylindrical coordinate system. The differential length of cylindrical coordinate system is given by dl is equals to a into rho into d phi, is it not? এখানে rho টাকে a দিয়ে রিপ্লেস করছে, that means the differential length dl is equals to a into d phi, right. Now we express the vector r. So at it is a cylindrical coordinate system. So r is equals to, first we go from this way to this way. So a magnitude is a, direction is minus a phi. Then we grow from this point to this point. So magnitude is h and direction is az. That's why the distance vector is given by r is equals to a into minus a rho plus h into az, right, okay. Then we calculate the magnitude. So magnitude is equals to root under a square plus h square, right, h square plus h square, right. Now we calculate the unit vector ar. So unit vector ar is equals to the vector divided by the modulus, right, vector divided by the modulus, right. So that is given by or ar by r square, ar by r square is given by, that is minus a arrow plus h az, that is the r vector, divided by, that is r cube magnitude, and this r square, this means r cube. So r cube is a square plus h square to the power 2/3, right. So this equation E becomes, E is equals to rho L dl divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square AR. That's become E is equals to integration over so phi is equal to 0 to 2 pi rho L 4 pi epsilon naught. That is constant. So AR is equals to minus A rho plus H AZ divided by A square plus H square to the power 2/3 into A phi, right? Into A phi, right? Now, so we can express the electric field intensity with this equation. E is equals to rho L divided by 4 pi epsilon naught integration over phi is equals to 0 to 2 pi. Okay. Vector minus A rho plus H AZ divided by A square plus H square to the power 2/3 A into D phi. Now, here also, if there is a unit length is there, in the exact opposite location, there is another unit length dl is there. So if there the electric field intensity created with this dl, that is opposed with respect to this opposite sides dl. That's why this contribution of the according to A will be cancelled out. Okay. Here also only we left the Z component. By the symmetry of this contribution along the A row, it add up to 0. Because according to row direction, the amount of electric field intensity that is opposite to the another field intensity which is created by the another differential length which is situated exactly opposite to this differential length. So the electric field intensity basically for the Z component only, right? Because the rho component is cancelled out, because rho component is equal and opposite to each other, right? So capital this equation become capital E equals to rho L A H A Z divided by 4 pi epsilon naught first bracket H square plus H square 3/2. Okay, because if this part will be 0, and we integrate this part with respect to d phi. So this all the part is constant because their variable is only d phi, and phi is vary in the cylindrical coordinate 0 to 2 pi. Phi is vary in the cylindrical coordinate up to 0 to 2 pi. Okay. So rho L A H A Z divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into H square plus H square plus A square to the power 0, all are the constant. It's only 0 to 2 pi. Right? Now integrate over it 0 to 2 pi. So rho L A H divided by 2 epsilon naught H square plus A square to the power 3/2 into AZ. So that is the electric field intensity. That is the electric field intensity of the point which is situated in the Z location with respect to circular line charges which is situated in the XY plane. Okay. Clear to all? If any doubt, you can ask me. I give the attendance link in the chat box. Okay. fill attendance to this Google form. Okay, clear? Clear to all? Clear to all? Clear to all? Atanu, clear?
Yes, sir.
Man, clear? Kritika, Priyanshu,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Aratrika,
Yes, sir.
Seoshi,
Yes, sir.
Shubham, Bimbayan,
Yes, sir.
Akash.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Now we do the second part. Okay. The second part says what is the value of H? What is the value of H? Give the maximum value of E. That means we have to calculate the value of H for the maximum electric field intensity of that point. It is the second. Second part is what is the value of H? What is the value of H? Minimum value of H to calculate maximum electric field intensity of that point. Right? It is the second part. Okay, now go to that. Now we know that the electric field intensity at the point we just proved that already calculated, that is E is equals to rho L A H divided by 2 epsilon naught H square plus H square to the power 3 by 2. Just we calculate this one. Okay. Now, to determine the maximum electric field intensity, of any point, we know that the first differentiation with respect to another H is equals to 0, right? According to our maxima minima formula, which is already familiar with the in class 12. For the maximum value of E, maximum value of electric field intensity, we have to take the differentiation with respect to H. That means for which parameter we calculate the maximum value of the electric field intensity, you have to take the differentiation with respect to that parameter of the field intensity. That's why to calculate maximum electric field intensity E with respect to H, that means we have to calculate the value of H. We have to calculate the value of H for the maximum value of E. That's why we take first differentiation dE of H by dH is equals to 0. It is according to maxima minima formula. So dE by dH is equals to, so epsilon rho L A by 2 epsilon, that is constant. So dDH of H by H square plus A square to the power 3 by 2. Right? Now we apply UV rule in the differentiation format. So first H square plus A square to the power 3 by 2, that is constant. dDH of H is equals to 1 minus dDH of H square plus A square to the power 3 by 2 is equals to 3 by 2 H square A plus A square to the power half into 2H H constant, right? Divided by H square plus A square to the power 3 by 2 into 2 square hoega, right? Now we calculate it. H square plus A square to the power 3 by 2. So CH square into H square plus H square to the power half divided by H square plus H square to the power cube. Right? Now, for the maximum value of electric field intensity for the value of H, that is dE by dH is equals to 0. dE by dH is equals to 0. So, that part and that part is 0. Only the remaining part H square plus H square to the power 3 by 2 minus 3H square into H square plus H square to the power half is equals to 0. Right? Okay. No, okay. Now, just you common from this two, that is H square plus H square to the power half. So H square plus H square to the power half into H square plus H square minus 3H square, that is equal to 0. So H square plus H square to the power half into H square plus 2H square is equal to 0. Right? Okay. Now from this equation, H square is equal to minus 2H square, A square is equal to 2H square is equal to 0. So A square is equal to 2H square, H square is equal to A square by 2. Right? So H is equal to plus minus A by root 2. Plus minus A by root 2. That means the value of H for the maximum electric field intensity is given by the radius of the circle divided by the root 2. Radius of the cycle, that is A is the radius of the circle divided by root 2. That is the maximum height for the maximum electric field intensity. The height will be radius by root 2. That is for the maximum electric field intensity. Okay. Okay. Here. Clear to all? Any doubts, anyone? Okay. Now, another part. Okay. Another part is said that third part, that is if the total charge is Q, if the total ring charge is Q, find the electric field intensity E as A tends to 0. You calculate it. If the total charge of the ring is equals to Q, the total charge, that means the total ring charge, that means 2 pi R, 2 pi A is equals to Q. Total charge of the ring is equal to Q. That means 2 pi R, here R is equals to A, here R is equals to A. So 2 pi A is equals to Q. Then find the electric field intensity E as A tends to 0. देखिए तो कैलकुलेट करो बेटा. If the total charge of the ring, so the total charge of the ring with respect to this circumference of the circle, that is equal to 2 pi R. So 2 pi A is equals to Q. Right? Then you calculate the electric field intensity E as radius is very small. Radius is tends to 0. Attendance link is posted in your chat box. Okay. Go through this attendance. Give the attendance. Next class, next আমার একটা ক্লাস হবে from 3 p.m. there is a FDP. Okay. Next একটা ক্লাস হবে. Next I will discuss the application of an surface. Application of an surface charges. This is the application of a line charges. Okay. In next class I will discuss the application of surface charges and discuss the and the syllabus also. বলে দেবো, বলেছি তো, বলে দেবো, ঠিক আছে। একটা ইয়েটা করিয়ে নি, একটা অ্যাপ্লিকেশনটা করিয়ে নি, তারপর অ্যাপ্লিকেশনটা করাতে হাফ এন আওয়ার লাগবে, তারপরে করে দেবো তোমাদের। ওকে, বলে দেবো, নো প্রবলেম। I am already told that all the questions are 80%